Good afternoon, everyone. It's Kay from the Paper Shed UK. Hello, and welcome back. I'm here again today with a junk journal bingo selection because I've managed to get on quite well. I did do some masterboards, which was my second Alexa pick. So I've done three, so this was how they came out. I wanted to keep them pretty sort of neutral because I've not got a project that I'm using them for at the moment. And then what I did was I added some things before I cut it up. Then I've cut it up into four to make four postcards. So I've just added a few tickets and a few pictures. Again, I've stayed fairly neutral because I'm not using these as a project or for a project at the moment. I did a bit of stamping. I've tried with some of Lorna's stamps and I tried to emboss and it's not come out very well. But we can get past that. It makes it look a bit more vintage anyway. So I haven't inked them around, but I am going to. I backed them all with book pages because I'm having a book page fest at the moment, which is another video altogether. So what I've managed to do so far is I've done my second one, which is the masterboard. I then had to make, for my third one, I had to make some clusters. So I've made quite a few different ones and I will get them to show you. So these are paperclip clusters that I've made. Then I did a couple of dangly ones. Just so that I've done sort of several different types really rather than just the same. I did some plain sort of clusters here and there. That's another paperclip one there. What else have I got? That's a dangle one as well. That's got a bit of a dangle one and a pin. That's another plain there. That's another paperclip one there. And that's a plain one. That's the same as that really, but and then I made some sort of material clusters. So as you can see, I just went sort of mad on the cluster side of it, just thinking of different options of what we could do. So there, those. So that's another tick off my list. My fourth one was to try a new to you tuck spot and pocket idea, which is what I'm going to do today. I did manage to do my fifth, which was to make the postcards, and my sixth one was to make a tag and a journal card. I'll just pop those there just a second. And I made this. So this was my tag. And it's got a journal card inside. So I've completed number 6 completely. I just took a strip of end card, turned the bottom up. I then had got stamps out, so I just decided I will do a stamp one. So I got the stamp cutter, the punch, and I took a stamp out of there. So I've added the stamp on with a bit of acetate and some collage behind it. I then glued my pocket up and then just embellished with these. This then was what was cut from there. I just cut it down to fit this lovely stamp, and I noticed it was stamp marked the 29th of October 1968, which is my husband's birthday. So it was quite nice. So I've decided to add that. So I've just added that on a piece of chain. I've got journaling space there, a little bit of journaling space there, and journaling space there. So I think that's another one that's concluded. And that's as far as I've got. So I'm on number 7, which is going to be repurpose or upcycle something to use in a journal. And I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do with that yet. So we're going to go back to the fourth one, which is to make a tuck spot or pocket idea. And that's what we're going to video today. So I've decided to go, I've been watching Gail a lot. And so I cleared my desk. As I was saying, I've been watching Gail and I've been really enjoying her videos on what to do with your book pages, because I do have loads. I've got several everywhere with no covers, but just book pages, and I do use them, but not to the degree that Gail does. So I've decided I'm going to do a pocket that is new to me, from her ideas for that. But I am going to do a video on all of the different ones, because there's lots of them actually that I've not actually seen before. So I am going to do a separate video on that. But this is to do with my bingo, and this is the what does it say? It says try a new to you tuck spot and pocket idea. So I thought I'd pop on and video it. This was just, you can see that I've actually done it the other way, but I'm a bit obsessive. I have, OCD about things being the right way and the wrong way. There isn't anything I can do about this bit unless I take it off as a separate piece, which I might just do yet, because I think I want to make that a little bit lower. So we will see. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to decorate it, and then that's going to be another tick on my bingo card. So we are getting on quite well. So yeah, here goes. So I've been having a bit of a play on how to do it, because when Gail does her book pages, she goes through the whole book and she sticks 2 pages together. I've done the same, but my pages must be quite thick for the book, from the books that I've used, as this is quite stiff. So I have had a play anyway, and I've found some singular ones, and I've also got some tea-dyed book pages. I did this a while back. I just thought it would make it easier to use if it was already tea-dyed. So as you can see as well, the different sizes of the books will obviously have an impact on the different size of your envelope. So anyway, we're going to get on and do that. So I'm going to use the tea-dyed. Am I? No, I'm going to use these because this is the thickness that I've got. It's quite a thick piece, and because you're adding in, you're doubling up anyway. So I think that one's come out a bit too thick. So I'm going to have a play, and let's do this one. So to get my words the right way, that one's got quite a lot of white space on. You start with the top of the book at the top here. Now I like to crease mine in the middle and just mark it with a pencil. It's going to be covered, so it doesn't really matter. Have I just done that? No, I need to do it that side. There's me telling you which way to get it right, and I'm doing it wrong. So there's a gauge. I stick my nail on the line and I pull that down. Use your words to get it straight. And we get that piece. Do the same with this side. Put that up. And get it that straight. They're going to be glued down. And then, because each envelope takes 2 sheets of book page to do it. I haven't got that straight because I can tell by my words. There you go, that's better. Let me find my bone folder. I've had it this morning already and I've now lost it. Where are you, bone folder? There we go. It's hiding. So I'm just going to burnish those lines so they're proper creases. So that's the front. And then what we do is we turn this first pocket up to just so that you can get that in. I mean, you can make it quite low. It's just so that this point actually goes in, because she uses that to close hers. I'm going to try something a little different and hope it works. So that's your first piece all folded. Then she gets a second piece, and I'm just going to tear that white off of it, because I don't want all of that at the top of my page. You can't take the whites off the sides because of the size of the envelope, unless you want to. You could take all this white off. I've done that with a book before and sat there taking all the white surround off. And it's still usable. It's just obviously a smaller width. And then to get the words so that they are the right way up, you've got to do it this way. I'm going to take that off the bottom as well, although I think I need to cut it down a little bit more than that. But let's just go with it for now. So we're obviously wanting the pocket to be slightly higher. So you want the pocket to be about there. So just use your lines of your words to get that straight. We pop that inside there and fold that up. And then you're going to see where this goes. Now, you could cut that off. I'm not going to. I'm going to glue the whole thing and just recrease that corner, and then it will obviously, I'm just going to take that off because it's not cut it straight. It'll just help with your fold line to secure it a little bit better. This is why I didn't glue these to start with. And I know where my line is because I've already creased it in. So I'm just going to go and do that. And then there it is. So let's just get that all glued in. So you need to glue the whole of that. I'm just going to use glue stick for this. Just really for quickness. And what we're going to do, fold that up like that. Get that in line on the one side, and then your line on the other side should be fine. Just use your bowl holder just to do that. That's that. I'm going to glue these two side pieces down. One's going to come down there. One's going to come down there. Okay, then we're just going to recrease that fold, which is now doubled, so folds quite good. So that's quite sturdy, it's not too bad. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to glue the pockets. But before we do that, I'm just going to ink around with a bit of vintage photo. Just to make it easier. Yeah, so Gail has quite an extensive box of pre-made, already inked book page pockets and corners and all sorts of just great ephemera just to stick into a journal, and it just makes the process really easy if you've already got the bare bones of something ready. So I quite like the idea of doing that. I didn't really need to do that, did I? Getting carried away now, look. Yeah, so it's been quite an eye opener watching Gail. She's just a wealth of knowledge. So I'm really enjoying watching her videos at the moment. I'm going to do the back because I don't know if I'm going to use it as a full piece or whether I'm going to glue it down. But so yeah, so we've got that done. Just going to glue the pockets. I'm going to use art glitter for this because these are just single pockets. Oh, there you go to there. And the other thing is, I mean, this is a 3-pocket envelope made out of 2 book pages, which I think is fabulous actually. So, but you could actually indulge it more. You've got a little tuck here and a pocket there. You could put a pocket on the back if you wanted to. If you glue it in 3 sides, you've got your 3rd pocket there. So they're really versatile and they're quite good. That's the only place where I haven't got any words the right way around. But because you don't actually see them when it's closed, it's not so bad. So we're going to decorate that now. I'm just going to do a little bit of a collage on this bottom pocket. I've sorted out a few bits that I'd like to use. Oh, I want to stick those together, don't I? Just going to stick these together because I'm going to use this as an alternative closure. But I needed it to be a bit stiff. So I'm just going to stick them together. The 3 would probably be okay actually. I'll just edge those. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put this on here. Just glue it halfway and then that will tuck into there instead. So you could have it a little higher so it's up the pocket a bit more, which is quite nice. So we'll see. So I found a little bit of stuff that I might use. I quite like that though. So I think I might just tear a little bit of that off and start with that. It might be a bit too big actually. So, yeah, that'll do. And then I've got, what else have I got? I've got this word, quite nice. And then I've got a little bit of music paper. It's already book paper, I think music will be the best. I never know which way this is supposed to go. Because those things can be up or down, can't they? I think that's a P, so I'm going to put it that way. Yeah. I might add a little bit else actually. Let's just get that stuck down. And we'll have a look. So this is, what number am I on? I keep forgetting. I think this is number 4 of my bingo. I don't really want to make this too bulky, so I don't know if I'm going to add anything else or not. could, of course, always use a button there as well. That would be quite cool. And you could even sew it on. Gail actually does sew all of her book pockets, mostly anyway. She goes around them on the sewing machine. Which, that way. Can't tell these. That's the right way, isn't it? Right, I think I want that to come about there, so I'm just going to half stick this on. About there. Yeah, just leave that to dry for a minute. So you've got your pocket there, you've got your pocket there, deeper pocket there, you've got your closure, which is there. No, it's not, because you stuck it too high. Sorry, guys. Okay, it'll go in the same place. Lower then. Yeah. Slightly lower. It's just better. It's not getting any glue anymore. Okay, so there you go. I mean, you could stick a little butterfly up there. Yeah, but I mean, how quick are they just to do? And I mean, I wouldn't embellish and put them in, into storage or do them in bulk. I'd wait to do that until I've got it for a project. So I would just literally just make these envelopes up, and yeah, I think they're really cute. And as I say, it's got 3 pockets. It takes 2 book pages, and it takes 5 minutes to make. I think they're perfect. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was my number 4. Try a new to you tuck spot or pocket idea. And there you've got it. So yeah, quite like those. I think they're great. You can stitch it all the way around them as well, just to add a little interest and to make them obviously more sturdy. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with them. And I think they'd make a great addition to your ephemera box for for future use. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back again maybe tomorrow, because I'm going to do the last video on the repurpose or upcycle something to use in a journal. So I'm going to video that, and I'll probably get that up tomorrow. And then, to be honest, I'm probably going to be finished my bingo, and then I'll share the whole thing. So yeah, hope you have a go at it. I think they've come out really, really well. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So thanks for watching.